What's going on, Jack36.0 here, and today I'm going to be showing you the best way to make an intro on Share Factory. So, what you're going to want to do for the intro is, on Share Factory, not many people use this, but go into Photos, go into New Project, and then this theme part is very important, because say I click the Fortnite theme, I get loads of Fortnite art. If I click on comic book theme, I get lots of comic book art. Click on horror theme, I get lots of horror art. So, if you want to make an intro, it's very important that you get the art you want depending on what you choose. So this is Share Factory art, PlayStation 4 art, football art, football themed. There's only one there. So it's very important what you choose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose Battlefield Hardline, because then you've got these two pieces of art. I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same. So I'm going to pick this one. So you could pick multiple, you could pick two, because sometimes, because you can actually make it so you've got two different ones. So if you split the screen into two, you could have two pieces of art. Now for this video I'm only going to use one. I only really want to use one. I'm going to only use one, so I'm going to add the screenshot. You can rename if you want, doesn't really matter when you're making your intro. I'm just going to name it I'm just going to put it as a J. I'm going to come in here. So then, you've got all of this. Now, wait a second. If I edit photo, you can go into choose screenshot and you can change it. I'm going to go with that one, because I didn't realise it actually has the little icon. So if I go into that again, if I choose this one, got the icon. Go to this one, doesn't. So I'm going to pick this one. Then, frame. You could pick it so it's like this. If you've got another picture, if you've got more pictures, you can put it as things like that. So I would keep it as this, but what I'm going to do is for mine, I'm going to put, can I stop? Yeah, I'm going to put it as this. This or this? I'll put it as this. And then you can choose your background. Now I'm going to click edit background. Now you can choose a background color. Like say I go around here, I can choose this. Then my background will be green. Now I don't really want a color, so I can just leave it as green. Now edit background. You can border settings. So spacing is like how further in you want it to be, or if you want it to be really far out. I'm going to have it like that. Then rounding is how round you want the corners to be. So as you can see, it makes the corners more round. I don't want them too round. I'm going to have them around 23, like that. And then edit background again, you can choose your background. So then say I wanted this, I could put it like that. So it would be double, so it'd be two of them. But I don't really want that. So what you're going to do is I've got all of these. Got a couple of Fall Guys, a lot of Fall Guys actually. So say I wanted a Fall Guys one, I could put it like that, and that would be my background. Now I think the only problem I don't like with that is when you choose it's too Fall Guys. It's too like Fall Guys-y. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here. There's one specific one that I want. See, I could use some of them. Where is it? There, this. So this is Lego Ninjago movie, the video game. But if I go into that, look, I might need to make it a bit bigger. But as you can see, it's got a nice Lego background. Let me make the spacing a bit bigger, just so it covers more of it. Okay, and then I want that. Okay. Not save project. And then edit background, border settings. There we go. And I can make it bigger so it covers more of that. Okay, that's good. So, you've got it like that. You've got the nice background. You've got that. Now, if you can't remember it, let's go through it again. You can edit photo. I'm not going to go into that yet, but you can edit background. You can choose a colour if you want your background to be a specific colour. Or you can choose a background, so you can choose a picture. And then, once you've done that, you can do border settings, so you can do spacing, how big you want it to be, and how round you want the corners to be. So hit confirm on that. And then, once you've done that, you can... okay, so that's all you need to do is edit background. So you've got your background, that's what you want. And then I'm going to edit photo. Now, you can pan and zoom. So that's how zoomed in you want it to be. Now I could put it really zoomed in so it could be like that. I'm going to put it zoomed in so it's more like that. So 116% zoom. Then go back onto edit photo. You can choose a screenshot. I've already done that. You can choose a colour. I don't really want it to be a specific colour. You can filter it. You can add a filter. So you can saturate it, black and white. Colorize, halftone, 2-color, VHS, neon. You can choose from all of these. Stained glass, wash. You can choose from all of these. Now I'm going to saturate it so it's a bit brighter. The colours are out more. And then, okay, then you've got that. So that's a filter, and you can vintage it. So you can add vintage. You can have it so it's vintage, blurred, tilt shift, or time bend. But I'm gonna go with blur, so it's a bit blurred. That's what I've got so far. Then edit photo. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add an overlay. So you could add some stickers if you want. There's loads of stickers here that you could add. Loads of them, so you can add them all of them. Those two are some of my imported ones. You've got theme stickers, which are basically like that. Then you've got imported images. Imported images, ones that I've brought over, and then text, so you can add text. Now this is what I'm gonna do. So you've got lots of different text you could add. You might actually notice that's the one I use for my normal intro. But this time, I'm going to find it. Where is it? There we go. This one. So I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to write Jack V6.0. Then transform. I'm going to stick it in there. Or you could stick it there, anywhere really. I'm going to stick it there. And then, you choose the opacity. So it could be like black so you can't see it. It could be really bright. I don't really care about that, so let's just leave it like that. Now colour, I'm gonna make it so mine is kind of like dark green. That's quite green. Let's make it a bit darker. There we go. And then text effect. You can have it like that. If you look at the text, it actually does change. So this one gives it a border. You can't really see it though. That one, you can kind of tell makes it more silvery. That one changes it to, you can see that how the bottom, how it changes it. Now, because I've got the colour, instead of the purple, it's changed it to the green. I could have it like that. Don't really like that one. Have it like that. And there's loads. If you look at them all, there's loads you could pick. You can't really see that one very well. No, that one's quite cool. I used that for one of my intros, if you remember. But I'm going to go with this one. So I might just make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And then, you can edit text if you want. That's all you can really do with the text for now. And then, edit background. No. Edit overlays, filters. Yeah, that's it. So now you've got your picture. So that's what I'm going to have the base of my intro to be. Now at Share Factory you can't make it absolutely brilliant, but I think this is the best way to do it. So you use the photo And you can make that. Then I'm going to save it. And it's going to save it really fast. There. So, photo has been saved. You can share it if you want, but it's been saved to your capture gallery. So now I can save project and exit. Then I'm going to go into videos. Going to make a new project. The theme doesn't really matter. I'll just go with Fortnite. Don't want that. Don't want that. And then, as you can see, okay, no, I just need to choose a random thing. So let's go down here. There should be a random one. Say here. Here's my outro. So let's use my outro. Rename project. I don't really care. Let's just call this. Let's call this outro. No, what? Outro, intro. Intro. So continue. So then, thought I got rid of this, but apparently not. So delete. I don't want that. And then you got. That's my outro. So you can still delete that. And then I've got this. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add screenshot. There. And as you can see, we just made this. So this is the one we just made. So we don't really want just that. Then we're going to delete that one. We don't really need it. And then it depends what you want to do with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, don't need to add an overlay. What I am going to do is I'm going to add an overlay. I mean, when I said an overlay, I mean writing. And then camera effects. So you can have it quake, so the screen will quake. Bounce, so the screen will like bounce in and out. Heartbeat, not actually tried that one yet. Focus, stomp, so it'll stomp. Drift, and pulse. Now, which one will I pick? Okay, I'm going to pick 3, I think. I'm going to pick pulse. Camera duration, let's make it for the whole thing. Wait. Now so we've got pulse, let's do focus. So focus, or zoom it in, and then zoom it out. Okay, what I think, we'll delete that. There, so that's pulse. So the screen's pulsing. Okay, that's cool. Let's have that. Let's add another overlay. So we've got that. Now let's add focus. Again, camera duration. Let's have it for the whole thing. Okay. So it keeps zooming in, then it zooms out. That's okay. Then, finally, let's have bounce. And then we'll make bounce for the whole thing. See, it does make it really big at the start. So that's actually really cool. It zooms in like that. So it's like this. So it is a bit big at the start, but yeah, I think that's good. Now let's just add some music. So add music. Now there's so much music. Now you might, if you've seen my channel for a while, when I started doing intros, I actually used this one for my outro. If only I could turn back time. I'm not going to play the whole thing because there's a lot of it. And then this is my normal intro. Okay, so I'm going to select that, but if you look at it, there's actually a whole song to it. I don't really like that music. And then you've got this. And you've got the whole thing. It actually has words. And you've got this. And then it's the whole song. Like it's actually just a whole song. So I'm going to let's take it from there. Split that. Delete all of that. And now let's move it all the way to there. Let's cut it around. Let's split it around like there. That makes it go for like the whole thing. Right, that makes it go for the whole thing. Okay, now let's listen to it. That now is actually really good, I think. So then, say we just added another, like, just a random clip, like a Share Factory clip or something. Yeah, that should be good. Then what we could do is I could add a transition, and I could add my usual there. I don't want that, but I mean, I've got to do it for the transition. So that is how I think is the best way in Share Factory to make an intro. Now, before, when I was doing it, you might notice I didn't have any of this because I was just using when you go onto video. But if you use the picture, you've got a lot more customization with your, like, background for it. So that's how I think the best way to make it is. So that's going to be it for now. I think for Share Factory, that is probably the best way to make it. I know I said it like 4 times now, but I'm really happy with this. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you.